So today's workout is going to separate the men from the boys. Enjoy. Ladies and gents, this is Maya, my in-house chef.
Yes.
Sometimes sleeps in my bed, but not all the time. What are you making tonight, Maya?
Pesto roast free range chicken.
Oh, free range!
With roast Ramiro peppers.
Ooh.
And rice.
Boom. Bit of carbs for you, son. Get in my belly. So, unfortunately, this is just the intro to my leg workout that I filmed today, Maya.
Oh.
So, just so you know what's happening.
Great.
So, as I said, did legs today. Unfortunately, I've got tennis elbow, couldn't remember the name of it there. Tennis elbow in my left elbow, and I think that's just from battering handstands and loads of balance work on my hands for too long, too consistently, pretty much every day. So, lesson learned there for the future. So I need to back off this week a little bit in upper body, or a massive bit, and not do any. So this week's just going to be about blasting my legs, basically. So, anyway, had a good session today. German volume training on legs, followed by single leg press, followed by weighted pancakes. Check them out. Alright guys, so we're going to introduce you to German volume training, which is 10 sets of 10 of any exercise. But we've gone with squats here today since we're picking legs to do some damage to. I put this in to emphasise the importance of the start position, so squeeze your glutes, externally rotate the knees, keep your chest up, and that's going to put you in good stead for doing like a good solid squat. And today, when I did it, I kicked off with 110 kilos, and I planned on keeping it that way throughout the whole workout, but as you're going to see in a minute, I actually decided about set 4 or 5 to take it down, so don't worry, I'm not going to show you all these sets here. I just thought I'd show you the first set of 10, and then you've got wee clips of all the other ones. But as you can see, I'm really focusing on that start position before each rep, squeezing my glutes and then pushing the knees out when I squat, and that's really helping to give me some glute drive on the way back up. So we're on set 2 now, still at 110 kilos, and I'm really trying to get below parallel on these as well. So ass to grass, man, there's no other way to do it. If you're going to squat right, I see loads and loads of people putting heavy weights on there and just not getting their form right, especially when you're doing high volume, which you are doing obviously when you're doing German volume training. But you can see by set 4 I'm still keeping the depth really low. Set 5 you can see that I've taken the weight down by 10 kilos. And I think I'm still showing you the first couple of reps of each set, so they're still looking pretty easy. And when you're doing German volume training, your first kind of 4 or 5 should feel manageable, and it should really start kicking in around 6 or 7, and then 8, 9 and 10 you're just feeling a bit fatigued, and it's just a pure grind. I'm just going to leave you to kind of soak up these reps so you can hear what I'm sounding like in these last couple of reps, and I'm really having to dig deep for them and to keep good form. Loads of focus. Facial expressions are pretty good as well. And as I say, last couple of reps of those sets there are just a grind, but that's the way it should be, man. And if you want your squat to go up, this is a really good way to get them up. And you're going to see, I think, after the 5th or 6th rep, my eyeball basically popping out my skull here, man. But still, you can see my form's good, my back's straight, my chest is up, I'm squeezing the shoulder blades, the weight's in the heels, I'm pushing the knees out, When I'm on the way up, I'm really driving my hips forward and squeezing my glutes at the top, focusing in that start position. Don't let your ego get the best of you here and start squatting with a round back. If you're going to go heavy, make sure you're able to cope with the weight, and that's why I've taken it down. So it's a goal for me now to hit that 110 for 10 reps, 10 sets. One thing I didn't say, by the way, was that all your rest periods should be 1 minute there, no more. Now we're on the second part of the workout, so this is sort of B1 and B2, so right and left leg, single leg press. I've gone really light there basically because my legs are done. I mean, I don't really need to be doing anything else, but I've thrown these in just for extra hypertrophy, extra pump, and a bit less in the core. But you can still see that when I'm setting myself up on these, that I'm puffing my chest out and like pushing my tailbone back into the bench. So I've almost got an arch in my lower back there, just like you would in a normal squat. So I see a common mistake with these, people rounding their backs, bringing their face towards the plate there and not getting depth. You can see how low I'm getting there, so that I'm nearly touching the rubber bits at the bottom there, and that's how those leg presses should be done. You should be getting good depth just like you should in your squat. These are our pancakes here. Maya doesn't seem to think I'm going to be getting these, but my goal in the end is to have my chest on the floor. And the reason why I want these is because a lot of bodyweight skill movements involve a lot of compression, like you're getting there, and mobility, in that side split mobility basically it's called. And so that's why I'm working on these, and I'm working on these with a plate just to push myself down there, because my mobility in this exercise is particularly bad. So it's just a work in progress, it's not perfect. I've done 15 reps there, and then I'm going on to a minute hold, and I'm not going to leave you for the minute, but you get the point. And that's really increasing my mobility in that exercise. But there it is today, guys. Give it a go. Do you think I'll get it, Maya?
Never gonna happen.
Nah, thinks it's never going to happen. So I'm going to do it every single day for a year until it happens, just so I can rub it in her face.
It won't happen after a year.
Don't think it'll happen at all. Look at that. Getting stuck into crisps, man. We're supposed to be health freaks. Anyway, mark my words, that pancake, my chest is going to be on the floor in no time. Watch this space. As always, guys, I believe in you. Stay on it.